Welcome, coaches. Now we're going to talk about effective communications, which helps you as a coach to be more effective in your training session. An important factor in successful coaching is the ability to communicate effectively. Messages are often misunderstood because we are unaware of the importance of nonverbal communications. The objectives are around the coach should be understand the basics about the communications process, and also the coach should know about the 6 communication skills which could help you as a coach. There are 3 dimensions of communications. Communications includes not only sending messages but also receiving them. Coaches must sharpen their listening skills. Communications consist of nonverbal as well as verbal, which are 70% of communications is nonverbal, including facial expressions, joy, gestures of hostilities, and also kindness. Communications has 2 parts, content and emotions, which are the content is the substance of the message, while the emotion is how you feel about its content, which is expressed verbally, emotions non-verbally. So this includes by sending and receiving, second verbal to non-verbal, and third is content and emotions. So how you communicate? Communications with your players consists of 6 steps. First, you have the thoughts that you wish to convey. Second, you translate these thoughts into messages appropriate for transmissions. Third, your message is transmitted through some channel. While fourth, the player receives your message. And then, for the 5th step, the players interpret the message meanings. The interpretations depends upon the player's comprehensions of the content and your intentions. And last one, the player will respond internally to his or her interpretations of the message. So now we look at why communications are ineffective between coach and player. It could be the content that you wish to communicate may be wrong for the situations. The transmissions of the message does not communicate what you intend to be because it's lack of verbal or non-verbal skills needed to send the message. The player does not receive the message because he is not paying attention. The player misinterprets the content of the message or fails to understand it. The player understands the message but misinterprets its content. The message sent are inconsistent over time, leaving the player confused about what is meant. So let's look at the communication skills for the coach in deeper understanding. So first, developing credibility when you communicate. Okay, you need to be more cooperative. You need to be knowledgeable about your sports and be honest. You need to be more reliable, fair and consistent. Expressing warmth, friendliness, acceptance, empathy. Being dynamic, spontaneous and open. And also as a coach, you have to be positive. So second, communicating with a positive approach, which emphasizes praise and rewards to strengthen desirable behaviors. So it also helps the player value themselves as individuals and gives credibility. Communicate with an attitude, both verbal and non-verbal messages, a desire, understand, and acceptance to others, and expectations of mutual respect. So the third is sending messages high in informations by providing specific instructions, and do not be a judge, always evaluating others right or wrong. Provide a feedback or information about how to correct the error rather than placing blame on the player. Fourth, communicating with consistency. A coach asks players to show emotional control when playing. He or she must show emotional control as an official. A coach asks players to respect their teammates and treats them with respect. A coach preaches the physical fitness is important and also keep himself fit as a coach. A coach tells players to be self-confident and helps their feelings of self-worth. And a coach promises a reward and follow up with the reward. Okay, 5th point, learning how to listen. By concentrating to the listener, to the player, to the athlete. Position yourself to listen. When you listen, search for the meaning of the message rather than focusing on the details. Avoid interrupting the players. and respect the right of players to share their views. And 6, improving your non-verbal communications, which consists of 5 different categories. 1 is body motions, include gestures, movement of the hands, head, feet, and the entire body. Second, physical characteristic, physique attractiveness, height, etc. Your own physical conditions communicates the importance you give to physical fitness. Third, touching behavior, pats on the back, taking someone's hand, putting an arm around a player's shoulder. This is a positive reinforcement. Fourth, voice characteristic, quality of voice, its speech, rhythm, and resonance. So lastly, 5th, body positions, personal space between you and the others. Thank you for listening.